Hey guys, Foxdrop here with a live game commentary for you guys. I'm playing Nautilus Jungle this game. Now Nautilus Jungle is, I asked you guys on my Facebook, I asked you guys what jungler, like if you guys would be, well yeah, what jungler you would like to see next. Because I had a list of some people who I wanted to play and I was just curious what you guys thought. So I guess that's a little shout out for my face. If you guys fancy being involved in these conversations, then please come like me on Facebook, and then you'll be able to see everything that I write to you guys, which will be lovely for you, I'm sure. But so Nautilus Jungle this game, he's actually very, very strong. Nautilus is someone I've always thought throughout all of season 3, Nautilus in my opinion has been good. It's not been great, but he's been good. Let me turn the sound down. And one of the reasons why he's not great is because of the meta. Like, that's really the only thing that was holding him back, or at least one of the biggest things that was holding him back was the meta and the style of the new jungle. Like, Nautilus does more AoE damage than he does single target damage, so the fact that the bigger creeps are stronger now makes him a bit slower and he takes a bit more damage. It was always his first clear, which kind of sucked. But he's a lot better at that now because he recently got buffed as well. So he's much better now. Much better at jungling now than he was before the buffs. But he was always very good. He was not going to be... The meta was kind of, like I said, was holding him back. But with these buffs, that kind of overridden... overridden? Is that how you say it? The buffs overrode? Jesus, I don't even know what this is. Basically, when he got buffed, all the problems associated with the fact that he didn't fit the meta was kind of balanced out a little bit. And so now he's just a good jungler. And the best thing about him is that no one in the game, no other champion in the game has as much CC as Nautilus. Nautilus has 4 forms of CC. 4 different individual CCs. That is insane. It's crazy. I mean, he's got his ultimate, he's got his E, he's got his Q, and he's got his passive. It's absolutely insane. And I really like Nautilus. I think he's a really good champion. And I used to love playing him in Season 2. And so now why not play him in Season 3? Now he got buffed. And for runes and masteries on this guy, as always, they will be in the description. But I'm running an attack speed, move speed rune page, which is pretty standard on these tank junglers. And I'm running, I believe it's 0219. That's quite a nice page for... It's quite a nice page for these CC tank junglers. You can probably just go 921 though as well. I can actually kill this guy as well. He doesn't realize how much damage I have. I have to be careful about his leaps though. That's the only thing. And Nidalee. But I'm not really overly afraid of Nidalee. Although she is coming. Yeah. That guy massively underestimated my damage. I'm just going to flash away from this guy because I don't want to die. If she'd flashed from me with an ignite, she would have killed me. But... yeah, like that... That's kind of why Rengar's not that great. Like, I mean, you would think that Nautilus shouldn't be able to duel people like that, but he can. Like, this is why Nautilus is awesome. He has so much damage. He just does have so much damage. The fact I use my W as an auto attack reset as well, so that meant that I got a little bit extra damage off on him, and it's just kind of like the shield with it. He didn't really have enough damage to take down my shield. If you can get through Nautilus's shield, he loses the extra damage off his W. So if you lose that shield, you lose a lot of damage, which is a big deal. Like, that is a lot. You miss out on a huge amount if that shield goes down. So the fact that Rengar couldn't break that meant that I could destroy him. I'm going to be maxing my W and then followed by my E. That's pretty standard on Nautilus. Let's see if I can save Lux here. I should be able to save her. I die on my flash, but I can still save her. And maybe even kill this Rengar here. I mean, look at this guy's burst. It's crazy. Yeah. There you go. So I just had, like, mindfulness from the... Like, I saw something like counter ganking, basically. Just... Oh, okay, it's a trap. Just to protect this Lux. So I had my eye on the minimap. I saw she was in trouble, so I went over to help her. Like, she may not have died, so I may, you know, it may not have been that big a deal, but the fact that I am showing my presence like this is good for Lux. I mean, it shows that I'm not just going to let these guys bully her around, and who knows, she could have died. She might not have died, but she could have died. Either way, it was good for me to show my face there. I got a lot of damage off to Rengar as well. So it was a good decision overall. But I'm paying a lot of attention to mid lane because she is. I mean, if I'm Rengar, I'm looking at this Lux thinking, ooh, like I fancy going here because she's playing very aggressive and she's quite squishy. The only downside to that is that this Nidalee has no CC to help her, so that doesn't help. But I'm coming in for the gank bot now. Just a standard river gank because these guys are so far pushed up. I don't know whether I'll get anything out of this though. Probably not. It depends what summoners this Ezreal has. Alright, there's his flash. Yeah, and I miss. Oh, that was a good flash. And this Blitzcrank body blocked the Q. But we blew 2 flashes. Lee Sin lost his flash, but we blew 2 flashes. That's what I'm trying to say. And it relieved a lot of pressure off of our bot lane. Now this Ezreal, who's under his tower getting destroyed, can free farm this wave, push it to tower. And so that really helped that bot lane out. Didn't get a kill, but I may as well had got a kill because of all the gold that he got that he would have been unable to secure. It probably makes up for it a little bit. So now I'm just looking around. I've had quite a lot of presence on the map. I've only got 1 kill, but I did that counter gank mid. I did that gank bot as well. I've done quite a lot. And so I'm doing pretty well. Like, I'm happy with where I am at the moment in this game. I'm just going to go back and I'm going to go buy my Moby boots so I can have even more pressure on the minimap. On the minimap? Don't know why I said that. On the actual map. The real map. What is this? I thought Nautilus had like a proper run animation. This is just like a standard animation, like warped into 3 times speed. Wow, this is dumb as hell. I love it. Holy crap! I've seen this in the LCS. People mentioned it. I thought it was a replay bug, like a spectator bug, but this is legit. Like he genuinely runs like this. I love it. This is great. Wow, I should have played Nautilus before. I don't want to take 3 damage from this Nidalee, so I don't want to get speared in the face. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's, you know, you don't want to take 3 damage when you're jungling. People kind of underestimate the damage you take when you're jungling. Like they'll hold a lane and then they'll lose like half their health. But they'll be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like she's not going to kill me. I can take this damage. Like, I'm not going to be laning against her anyway. It's not like she's going to be withering me down. But you do feel it when it comes to jungling. You will feel you won't have as much health when it comes to like the ganks and stuff like that. So now I've given away my blue buff. I really want to go top, but I want level 6, and I've got my smite up, so I'm just going to take these really quickly. Because now there you go. I get top a bit slower, but I've now got my ultimate, and I'm pretty sure Zed doesn't have his ignite. He doesn't have his ultimate either. Shit, we're not going to get him, are we? I think we will get him. No, we won't get him. Come on, Moby Boots. Oh no, the creeps are attacking me. There it is. That was kind of lame. The creeps were still firing at me when I was like miles away from them, but Kate got just enough mana for ultimate. That is the downside to Nautilus though. Like you see, I flashed over and I like ulted him. And I Q'd him. I did everything. I probably wasted my QCC actually. I probably should have waited a little bit. Because I kind of used it during his ult CC. During my ult CC. So I don't know. That might be a waste of CC. But when his W isn't up, he had like when he just Nautilus is like that was a huge flaw in Nautilus. Like he has nothing. When his W is up, he has very, very little damage. And when his other cooldowns are up, he basically just can't do anything. I was chasing that guy who was on 0 health, and I couldn't do anything about it, just because I didn't have anything. Now I'm very interested in this lane because I know is Rengar 6. I don't know whether he uses ult on Lux or not, but if he did, if he didn't, he's gonna be mid now, guaranteed. I don't know whether we can take this or not. I'm just going to go for it anyway, because I know I can take Rengar anyway. Yeah. So I probably should have checked here before. He did get my big Wraith, but I blew his flash, so it's not that big a deal. It's not like he stole my red buff or something. I've got a ward in my inventory as well. Like, as a general rule, one of you wants to be warding... I should probably be going bot here. As a general rule, when you're playing jungler, between you and your mid laner, you want to have both sides warded. I might be able to get something here. Depends what they try. I might be able to kill Ezreal. I actually fucked that up really hard. I'm not going to be able to get my Q off because fucking Blitzcrank's going to body block me. My ult's up now though. When all my spells are up, I can kill that guy. I'm going to push this really hard because I know they have to go back. I know this bot lane has to go back, so if I push, they can't do anything about it. They're just going to miss all of these creeps. He might not like the fact that I'm pushing, but people don't understand lane control at all. They're like, people don't have a great grasp on it. Basically what I'm saying is, I'm not just complaining, I'm saying like people will whine at you all the time when you're jungling about lane control, but it's not that bad. Like, you can do certain things and it's not that big a deal. Like, this now is most likely gonna be like Ezreal. The only reason he didn't lose all of that was because he had his ultimate, which is something I probably should have thought about, but at least now he's used his ultimate. I mean, he's only what, level 7? Yeah, it's level 7, which means that his ult's still got a huge cooldown. So he doesn't have his ult anymore, which is quite good. And like I said, the lane reset, so that was actually really good for Ezreal. The only downside, like, it would have been really, really good for Ezreal if the enemy didn't have his ultimate. But now, for some reason, I don't really know what's going on. Like, why is he on his own and why is he fighting them? And considering he had his ult and Ezreal didn't, he probably could have won that fight, but yeah, that was kind of weird. I guess Lee Sin just, I don't know what he was doing mid. And I know that Ezreal used his barrier as well. I kind of want to freeze this. Yeah, I'm not going to push this one out because I mean, it would kind of be hard on... Why would you ult that? Holy crap. This was perfect freezing for him. I could have just frozen. Like, this lane would have froze 100%. And that would have been the perfect position for him. But he just ulted it. He got like one creep out of it as well. Because his ult just didn't... Yeah. Let's see if Nidalee's still around. There you go. I think he kind of ulted it because he thought I would like ulti it, or like I would full clear it out, and that he wouldn't get any of it, so he ulted it, but it was a waste. Here we go. It's time for me to shine. I'm going to position myself over this wall, I think. I want to wait for him to use... There we go. I want to wait for him to use his arcane shift. Oops, I leveled up my E by mistake. Flash kick. Probably Sin, but he misses his Q. There we go. So I killed mid lane, and we killed bot lane. This should be a free dragon for us. Nautilus is not very good at taking out dragon whatsoever. He's actually really bad at doing it, but... main reason why it's so bad is because the thing that he relies on for damage, his W, like I said earlier, it's his shield. So when dragon breaks your shield, which dragon will break your shield because it hurts like fuck early on, you have no damage. You have literally like pretty much 0 damage, which is not great, and it makes doing dragon really hard. But we had a team for that, and they had no bot lane to contest, so free dragon for us. I want to give this blue buff away to Lux, so I'm just going to go back. I'm going to get this what's it called, ancient golem item, and I'm going to get another ruby crystal, because I don't really know what I want to buy next. I'm either going to get a locket or an Aegis, however you say it. One of those two is what I'm going to get next. I'm not quite sure which one I want. Kind of depends. Like, I mean, they have a lot of physical damage, so maybe I should go locket. And we have a very squishy team as well, so the shield would benefit. I'm going to be the engage. I'm going to be the person to engage as well, and locket is a really nice item to have when you're engaging, because basically you engage and pop your locket and you get like an extra 200 health. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna go lock it. I mean, we definitely don't need much damage. So the more CDR I have as well helps with my like supporty benefits to the team, so I can like CC more and all that shit. I definitely want to go bot here, but I also want my red buff. I think I can afford to get red buff first. I'm gonna ward here though. Fuck. She's dead. Might actually die then. No, I won't die, but don't really know what she's doing. Fuck! The red buff killed me. Motherfucker. I was so close. I misplayed that a little bit. Yeah, I tanked a spear here, which was really bad. But aside from that, I mean, if I'd had that red buff, I reckon I would have killed them both. I probably wouldn't have died, but I'm not entirely sure about that. No, what the fuck? Oh, see. That was not good. Now, Kaden's kind of getting destroyed by Zed a bit, so this is a bit difficult now. There we go, I've got my... I could go up and soak top, but by the time I got there, I would all be dead. I didn't time dragon either, but luckily that's what timestamps are for, in case you're lazy and forgot. So... my farm is a bit low, but considering how much I'm ganking, how much pressure I have in this game, that's not too bad, to be honest. And I definitely want red buff now. There's no real point me going mid. If I don't have red buff and I don't have my ultimate, it's going to be really hard to gank Cougar form Nidalee. I need one of the two, preferably both. I should get level 11 off these golems as well, and then I can go bot. Maybe I should just go bot. Here we go. Look how fast, look at me waddling in. Waddling in for the good stuff. Fuck you. There we go. So I'm helping this bot lane out quite a lot. The only downside to me feeding this Ezreal is that their Zed is getting mega strong, which means that Zed can kind of delete an AD carry if he gets fed. So it doesn't matter how much I feed Ezreal. If the Zed catches him, he's gonna one-shot him. So that kind of sucks for our team, which means I probably need to start spending more time top. I've helped bot quite a lot, but we'll see. I might... It says this is just a difficult decision. Like, honestly, it's just a hard decision for me to make. I'm not sure what the right decision is. No, okay. Fuck, I thought I missed it. Perfect. Chaining your CC like that is so strong on Nautilus. We need to start taking towers down. This is something which I haven't been doing, is pressuring towers. I mean, I've been ganking, like I gank bot and look, they've got that tower. But we need mid tower really, because we need to start doing stuff. Yeah, CC is just cruel. Well, 4 forms of CC. He is really strong. I should have my locket now. I really want Shurelia's as well. Like, let's see, 10%, 10%. Okay, so that's 20%. Shurelia's, I believe, is 20%. Okay, it's 10% as well. So I'll have 30% plus... yeah, no, just flat 30%. Which I want, but I also want... how are these guys still losing 2v2? Like, I've been bot so much. I really... they shouldn't be dying. Oh, shit. It's got a sight stone. Will it be enough? No, it will not. Drag's about to spawn as well. Give me my golem. Yes, he gets the golem, and he's won. My motherfucking golem, bitch. Look how much I hurt as well. Like, what the fuck? This guy used his fury on a net as well. I've got red buff, so I don't think this guy can kill me. My cooldown now. I've got this guy. He can't kill me. Hey, he's dodged the Q as well. Nautilus mechanics. Holy shit. That was so funny. I really wanted to save my ulti just in case he went over the wall. That's why I put this ward here, because I figured if he went, like, tried to vision juke me, I'd still have my ultimate for him. I don't know, can we do it now? Yeah, we can do it now. But I just killed him anyway, which is pretty funny. Kind of, I don't know, I didn't waste it by any means, but... If that Rengar had used his, like, Fury empowered thing for a heal rather than to root me in place when I was just standing there beating the shit out of him anyway, he probably would have survived long enough for them to take me down. But he didn't. They played that pretty poorly, but I'm pretty strong too. Kaylin is worth nothing right now. So I'm not, honestly, like, I don't really give a shit what's happening top, because to be honest, well, first off, it doesn't help me win by worrying about what's going on top. Like, obviously to the extent where I need to be mindful of what's going on so I can stop it from happening, you know. But I'm going to go for Shirelia's because, like I say, I'm the only real engaged on our team. But at the same time, I'm not going to be like, oh my god, like, oh, feeder, always get these feeder top lanes. I mean, I even helped him top. So I could complain about it, but I don't really care, because I know that I am only concerned about how I'm playing, and in the lane phase at least, like, right, I shouldn't have hit that. Right now, I'm playing really, really well, and I'm having such a huge impact on the game. It's just, you know, you have players who can't, you know, that just aren't playing well or whatever, have a bad game. It doesn't matter, like, you get those players all the time. It happens all the time. And it doesn't matter, like, you get them and you carry them. That's the philosophy. Yeah, mid's gonna get gonked. The bad thing about that is that our blue buff is up. So... like, Kaylin's kind of like, you don't pick, in blind pick, no one picks AD carries in blind picks, and the best counters to AD carries in lane are assassins, so I really don't care what these guys are trying to do to me. Fuck. Oh shit. I couldn't get my passive off on Blitzcrank. That would have been kind of cool. Rengar's here. What the fuck is he doing? Did he run? Who puts a pink ward in that bush, by the way? Oh shit. Thank god that missed. Holy crap. If that had hit, I was fucked. Get an assist. Oh, yeah, or I can steal the kill, either one. That works too. I don't want these kills now though, because I don't want... I'm not really going to carry, like, I don't know. I am carrying, but I'm not going to carry to the extent like an AD carry would carry. Too many carries in that sentence, but you know what I mean, like... It's just better to have the kills on the ADs now, especially a 500 gold shutdown kill. I want that on my AD. But look at my farm. My farm is kind of low. Rengar's got 20 more CS than me. But that's just because of what I've been doing in all the lanes. But considering my farm is only 20 behind, I'm happy with that, to be honest. I know I haven't been farming, but I also know that I've been doing everything else. And she jumps the wrong direction. I don't really care about taking that kill, just because Lee Sin would be there. Like, God, we're 24 minutes in and I've got 3k farm. 3k farm, what the fuck? 3k health. It's insane. And he kills the tower. G fucking G. Just gonna shove a pink ward. I initially wanted to use that pink ward for a dragon play, but we killed dragon like a little while ago. Let me just time that as well. 2102, 2102, 2702 drag. We killed that a while ago because we got like some kills off on them, which meant that we didn't need the pink ward. I should probably look into getting some damage. This is something which I'm unsure of as a player. Is when to be buying, like, speed you up, Lux. When to be buying damage items on non-traditional damage champions. So whether or not I should be buying like a Wit's End or something, or a Zephyr or whatever it is. I mean, I could be carrying a lot harder with some actual damage, but no, this guy's dead. He massively overestimates himself. Is he not actually dead yet? What the fuck? Yeah, he blew up my my shield, which meant that I now have no damage on this guy, like I was saying. Nidalee's there as well, so I don't want to run in that direction. I kind of wasted my flash to get onto him, but I thought Rengar would die quicker and that we'd all just turn on them somewhere. She's full health as well. I ain't going anywhere near her. Unfortunately, we didn't. I'm level 16 as well, man. This game has just gone pretty perfect for me, but there's still a lot more to do this game. A lot more to do this game. That was kind of greedy of me to not tank that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let's see. Do I want to sandwich? Ooh, shit. No, I do not want to sandwich her. No, a Rengar there. Now, our Dragon's up in very soon, so we should be careful. Now, I want to buy... I'm thinking I should probably buy some damage. I don't know what to buy. Wit's End is a pretty good item. Maybe I should get Nash's Tooth or something. Oh, fuck it. I don't know what to buy, so I'm just going to buy an Aegis. So at the end of the day... Yeah, I probably just shouldn't have taken so long to decide. At the end of the day, you can't go wrong by having like a normal build. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. I need like armor as well, because I have a lot of AD. Oh yeah. Oh no, wait, Iceborne would suck. I don't... Iceborne in theory would be really good. There's only two downsides, is that firstly, I'm CDR capped, so it would be a waste to the... Fuck, I don't want these kills. It would be CDR capped, so it would be a bit of a waste to that extent. Run! I CC'd it, run! Holy shit, I'm playing so well. Oh my god. This Nautilus, Jesus Christ. That was a play and a half right there. Locket, Shurelias, jeez. It's kind of funny because my team, honestly, is not that great. I don't mean that by... I'm not being harsh or anything like that. I'm not saying, oh my god, scrub team, I'm carrying you. I'm just like... I guess it sounds very big-headed, but I truly don't mean to be big-headed or mean-spirited or anything like that. I just mean, like... Basically, I'm trying to help you guys relate this to your own games. Like, it's easy for you guys to say something like... You know, oh, well, you had a good team, you know, that's why you won this game, all that stuff. When really, if I hadn't played well this game, I don't think we would have won. Well, we haven't won. We haven't won yet, but you know what I mean? Like, this game will be very, very different if I wasn't playing as well as I am. So, that's what I'm saying. And that's why I was recalling, but... I just showed mid just because I reckon they would have chased her down and she probably would have died. Now this is, to be honest, that is exactly what I'm talking about when I say these guys aren't necessarily that good. It's because they're getting caught out a lot 24/7. Like Caitlyn was dying 24/7. I understand she's up against a bad lane, but still, she's dying a lot. She got caught then. Should just run away. She got caught then. This Ezreal Lee Sin bot lane, I helped so much bot and they were still losing 2v2. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable. Like, these guys obviously aren't mega pro or anything like that, but I'm not complaining about how they're playing. I'm just saying, like, you guys... I want to use my ult on him just so we would kill him before he went invisible, but then again we've got Lee Sin on our team, so it doesn't really matter. Ezreal's bot, if I was someone else, if we had like, if Ezreal or Caitlyn had a Blade of the Ruined King, I'm not saying they should have, but if they had a Blade of the Ruined King, they would, we would be able to do Baron so easy because of the percentage health damage. We should not be here. But because we don't have a Blade of the Ruined King, it's going to be too slow because I can't help. Like, as a Nautilus, like I say, he does Dragon really slow, but he does Baron even slower, so it would be really hard for us to make a Baron play here just because we'd be too slow doing it. That would have been an okay time to do it if I was someone else, and if, yeah. So I don't think it was smart to try and do a Baron play there, so instead we just pushed up mid. And again, this Caitlyn's been caught out. Well, she gets caught so much. Holy crap. It's like, but, I mean, she's not worth, is she worth anything? She was 2 for 5, now she's 3 for 6, so she's worth gold. She just needs to stop dying though, like in all seriousness, she really needs to stop dying. And I need to decide what to buy next. I think I want to go for a Randuin's. I don't need health, so, and I'm going to get an Oracle's. I think I'm so far ahead this game that, and we don't really have a traditional like support player. I know we've got Lee Sin. He's not trolling by any means. I'm just saying, like, he's not traditional support, so he doesn't have GP10. The only reason he has a Sightstone is so he can combine it with his own W. But he's basically just unlikely to have an Oracle's, and we need an Oracle's. And I'm not complaining. We need an Oracle's, so I'm gonna buy an Oracle's. Buy what your team needs, really. At the end of the day. They got Baron? Fuck. I need to... Ah, shit. That was so bad. That was really... He's gonna flash over the wall. Never mind. Alright, that guy's worth 89 gold, so I don't feel too bad for stealing that kill. This Aegis as well should really help us for against Nidalee. Gives everyone a huge chunk of MR. 25 MR. No, who's got caught? Please, please, just let me carry you guys. Please. I mean, if we'd all gone top, we could have pushed that down. We're just not playing safe at all. I think we're actually going to get fucked here. Or are we? He's fucked for sure. Or is he? Q him! He didn't proc your bloody Q, man. I'm gonna die though. Jesus, if he was waiting for so long to get extra damage off on his Q so he would execute him. He ended up just not triggering his Q, which would have saved my life. I wouldn't have had to use my ult. Wouldn't have had to stay. But please stick together, because follow my pings, we can win easy. Because like, if we'd been able to get top there, I mean, we would have just got that free tower. Bot was pushing. I mean, it was perfect, but getting caught happens all the time. There's no reason to cry about it though. Jesus. Because this Lux is just gonna, like, the only thing that will happen if this Lee Sin won, yeah, there you go. Okay, so now Lux is trolling because Lee Sin couldn't shut his mouth. Now, it wasn't that big a deal. Like, she wasn't crying at anyone. She just made a mistake. She wasn't paying attention. Like, that happens all the time. Everyone has been doing that all game. Just ignore Lee. Lee, please. We can win. So easy. She will stop flame. Now, this is kind of like a bad thing as well, is that I'm spending too much time just talking to these guys. I'm having to, like, mediate these guys, like, crying when I should just be ignoring them, really. So I'm gonna ignore Lee Sin and Lux now. Just because I can't be asked. So I just need to focus on my own game right now. If Lux is gonna troll, nothing I can say will change that. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. Nothing I can do to stop her. There we go. Now we've got eyes. Oops, wrong button. Thank God. I actually pressed R then, but it didn't go. We can take this tower though. And if I had my Shurelios, we'd probably kill this blitz. I don't really care about Nidalee because I don't think she can focus hard. And look, this like, see, like, just stop talking to people. Everyone has a common goal, which is that they want to win games. And even if they say they're gonna, like, even if they just say they're gonna troll, they don't. It just rarely happens. The only times they do troll is if I was whining at Lux, for example, and then Lee Sin joined in and started like gangbang whining at her, then she would probably do it. If I started like raging at her like, oh my god, this Lux such a terror, stop trolling, noob blob faggot retard. It's just, that's when people start actually trolling, is when you give in to their, you take their bait. I'm not the best split pusher, so maybe I shouldn't be here, but this guy can't, like, he doesn't, I don't, oh shit, motherfucker. I was gonna say, he actually missed his, why can I not click over the wall? That was really, really weird. My character was like bobbing in a really weird direction. I might actually be dead though. And I run into their whole team. I'm dead. Uh-oh. Yeah, I should have backed. As soon as I pushed that, I should have backed off. Like, for some reason, I don't know why, but I had a feeling that because people were dying on the map, like, that there were people there. Which obviously is true, but I didn't account for Zed, which was really dumb by me. It was just a bad mistake. I wasn't really paying any attention. Which was poor. Like, that was just a bad death by me because I wasn't paying attention. We need to fight for the next Baron. Is Lee Sin? I'm gonna ask him nicely. Can you buy loads of wards, please? My inventory is full. That's the only downside to having a full build, is that you lose your inventory. Like, he's saying something to me, but I don't know what he's saying because I've ignored him. But to be perfectly honest, I don't really care what he's saying. Like, I asked him a question. He's either gonna say okay or can't afford them or something like that. Like, he's gonna give me a genuine answer, or he's gonna be like, no point playing this Lux Destruct. Like, he's either gonna make a dumb comment or something which is uninteresting anyway, like something which doesn't matter. So there's no real, I don't really need to know what he's saying back to me. This game's going on for a while, and that's because I have all the kills. Like, I'm having to, like, if I was someone who could carry harder, like if I were Lee Sin, or if I were Shaco, or maybe even Jarvan or Vi, I could probably carry this game fairly easily. But as Nautilus, as a genuine carry, like on his own, can't really carry. They've just warded this. This is a really good engage for us. We've won the game as well. If we can get the kills here, we can just win. There we go. And now we've won. Speed. So I was using my ultimate to peel there. I used it on Zed rather than on Ezreal, just so we could burst them down. That's what I was saying. Like, if Zed gets fed, he can delete our AD carries. But I have enough CC, and CC is like the bane of AD you know, assassins. I had enough CC that it didn't really matter, and we could take them down. So that was my Jungle Nautilus game, guys. I actually think this was probably one of the best games to showcase to you guys. Not only did I play pretty flawlessly, kind of, But my teammates genuinely were not that great. This had like a bit of everything, like not very good teammates. It had flamers, it had like trolls, it had that guy that was always getting caught out of position, that guy that wouldn't listen to calls. But we still won just because I didn't flame anyone, just played really sick. And I just carry, you know, you carry past that, you carry past those guys. That's how you do it. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video yourselves. Doesn't matter if I enjoyed it, if you guys did enjoy it after all. Let me know who you want to see next. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, come check me out on my social media. So come like me on Facebook, you know, Twitter or Nook, wherever you want, just to keep up with me. I often post stuff and like even teaser videos, little releases, pre-released videos. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.